Hi everyone, I am here with a Google Meet tutorial on how to use this program to meet with your classes since we are no longer using Zoom. So the first thing you're going to do is go to meet.google.com and make sure you're logged in to your Midwood High School account. And if I were to click on join or start a meeting, it would only allow me to make a meeting that would start right away. So in order to schedule a meeting that you want to happen weekly or daily, you have to go through your Google Calendar. So I went to my Google Calendar, calendar.google.com, and here you'll see my calendar that I use for my classes. So let's say I want to make a meeting for the 7th. So I'll click on the 7th. I'll say class meeting. And I'll click on more options and another screen will show up. So I don't want it to go all day, so I'll uncheck all day and then they give me different options. So I'll say from 10 to 11 a.m. Then I don't need to add a location because there is no location. Here is an option to notify your students beforehand. It'll send out a notification to them. So you can have it be 10 minutes before the meeting starts. You can do it hours before the meeting starts, days or weeks before the meeting starts. It's up to you. Then if I go here, I can add a description. So I can write something, join the class meeting. Be prepared to discuss chapter 1. That's just a very vague example. You can be much more specific in what you want to say. Over here is where you'll add the guests. So let's say this is for one of my classes, my period 6 class. So the easiest way I found to add in the guests is that I went through my email to a sent email where I had emailed these students before. So here's this email for one of my classes, and you'll see that all of their email addresses are here. I'll click on the arrow. I will select, copy, go back to my calendar event, paste. All of their names will show up. And I want to make sure that I uncheck invite others because there has been an issue with Zoom where people are being invited who shouldn't be there. So uncheck that, and I'm going to allow my students to see the guest list, okay? So everything seems good, the correct time, blah, blah, blah. So I'll press save. And it says, would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? And I'll say send. And there's a student here who has an outside of a Midwood email address. So they're asking you if you'd like to invite them. So I actually don't want to invite this person because this email is incorrect. So I'll say continue editing. Here's that email address that doesn't fit. And I will just press X to remove that person. Then I will press save. And this time I'll press send. And it should send invitations to all of my students. So I don't want to actually send this right now since I already emailed them for a different meeting. But I'll show you if I were to log in to a student account, what it looks like on their end. So 1 second. So I'm opening the shared Midwood student account, student@midwoodhighschool.org. And I will show you what it looks like. So here is the invitation that the students will receive. It will have the invitation meeting time on the top, the link to where the students can join the actual meeting on that day and time, and then they'll also get to see who were all the people in their class who were invited. So when they go here, they can do an RSVP and say yes to that event, and then as soon as they click on the meet, it will take them to Google Meet and it will say getting ready. The camera will start and their face will show up. They have the option of turning off the camera here and turning off their microphone here. Hope that helped. Bye.